When the Ramayana first aired on TV, when I watched it, I was very young. But what I do recall is it was very graphic. It was in Hindi with English subtitles. There was just lots of action. They made it relatively well for that time period. We're talking about early 1990s. They managed to really cover a lot per episode. There was all the kind of TV flashing when something serious happened. You know what you would expect with a typical Indian drama, which I'm sure a lot of viewers would very much associate themselves with. However, alongside that, it had some very strong meanings, very strong lessons to take away. So every episode we watched, there was some take-home message, which we, even though we're very young, we were able to relate to a certain extent. The way I have come across and really valued the characteristics of Lord Ram has matured over time. So when I was young, I was very much interested in his kind of, the fact that he was very strong and he was willing to fight for his wife against this demon with 10 heads. And that is still a very good quality, and a very, strength is a massive quality. But as I've grown older, I've also really become alert to some of his other characteristics that he's demonstrated. So, for example, his obedience, the commitment of his father's word. This is a guy who was going to once be a king who no longer got his kingdom. It's a guy who went to a forest and had to lead a simpleton life compared to what he had. He had a wife who got kidnapped. He then got himself into a battle to get his wife back. I mean, this is some hard stuff, really. So yes, there is absolutely a need for it to be in English, because I believe there is a lack of our scriptural heritage in English, and I believe it's applicable to anyone, anywhere, whatever the challenge is, because it's just such a great personal development tool. This movie 100% needs to be backed. I've seen lots and lots of movies over the past 2 years, but I believe this movie will be the one that will really encapsulate so many life lessons. In terms of the people putting this film together, I know they're huge devotees of Lord Ram, Hanumanji. They have given selfless time and effort and resource to be able to put on a feature like this. It's no small feature to be able to put together a blockbuster of a movie based on scriptures and stories from thousands of years ago. But I believe they're doing a fantastic job. It probably should have been done years and years ago, but it's thank goodness that it's happening now, and there is a dedicated team that are really putting their resources and time and effort into it. This movie is more than just a movie. It's more than just entertainment. This movie is about creating a legacy. It's about having a film that can be passed down to generations to come. Our children, our children's children can reflect on this movie and learn about our past. It's just a matter of getting it out on that screen, and I absolutely can't wait until it does.